What if I told you that behind the iconic Nike swoosh and the star athletes who endorse it, there's a billion-dollar secret lurking in the shadows? It's a scandal that's been swept under the rug, hidden from the public eye, while Nike continues to dominate the sports world. You won't believe what really happens behind closed doors when millions, sometimes billions, are at stake in endorsement deals. Stay with me because this story will change the way you see Nike, the athletes, and the entire industry forever. This is the story of how Nike's biggest deals, worth billions, were tainted by a scandal that goes far beyond the glitz and glamour of sports endorsements. And the truth? It's far darker than you could ever imagine. Let's start at the beginning. Nike wasn't always the giant it is today. Back in the 70s, they were just another company trying to make a name for themselves in the crowded sportswear market. But then, something changed. They realized that they could use athletes, icons with massive followings, to sell not just products but a lifestyle. In 1984, Nike made one of the boldest moves in business history. They signed a young basketball player named Michael Jordan, and what followed was unprecedented. Jordan's name became synonymous with Nike. The Air Jordan brand exploded, and soon Nike became a global powerhouse, setting the blueprint for how modern endorsement deals work. But behind the scenes, that's where things start to get murky. Because while the Michael Jordan deal was legitimate, it was just the beginning of a game that would later involve secret handshakes, under-the-table deals, and massive payoffs. And the people involved? You'd be shocked to know who was benefiting the most from these endorsements, and it wasn't always the athletes. Now, fast forward to the modern era. Nike's athlete endorsements have expanded beyond just basketball to include global superstars in every sport. LeBron James, Serena Williams, Cristiano Ronaldo. The athletes get paid millions of dollars to wear Nike gear. Sounds simple, right? Wrong. What Nike doesn't tell you is that these endorsement deals are often just the tip of the iceberg. Behind every multi-million-dollar deal, there's a labyrinth of secret payments and shady negotiations. Middlemen, agents, and insiders have been cashing in behind the scenes, inflating the value of these deals and pocketing millions in commissions and bonuses that never make it to the headlines. One particularly notorious scandal involves a well-known sports agent who managed to secure one of the largest endorsement deals in history for his client, only to later be exposed for taking illegal kickbacks from Nike executives, manipulating the contract to his own benefit. This isn't just one isolated incident. There's an entire network of people and corporations who've turned these endorsement deals into a rigged system where only a select few get to benefit while others are left in the dark. But the real scandal? It's even more shocking. There's evidence that Nike has been involved in unethical practices around the world, exploiting athletes and communities to protect their bottom line. In some cases, young athletes, many from impoverished backgrounds, are promised massive endorsement deals, only to later find out that their contracts were manipulated to keep them tied to Nike, while the company profits from their image and hard work. One recent example involves a former Olympic hopeful from a developing country who was signed to Nike as part of a youth development program. Sounds good on paper, but in reality, the athlete received only a fraction of the money that was promised. Meanwhile, Nike used his image in global campaigns, profiting off his potential without giving him a fair share, and that's just the beginning. There are growing accusations that Nike uses its immense power to monopolize sports, manipulating the market by signing exclusive deals with entire teams, leagues, and even countries. In some instances, athletes are forced into signing with Nike because the alternative is being blacklisted by the industry. Essentially, Nike's turned endorsement deals into a form of control, and the athletes, even the biggest stars, are caught in the middle. Of course, Nike denies all of this. The company insists that their endorsement deals are fair, above board, and beneficial to athletes. But investigations from various sports journalists and financial watchdogs tell a different story. Leaked documents have shown how Nike's internal teams work tirelessly to hide these unethical practices. They've paid off critics, silenced whistleblowers, and used their power to suppress stories that could damage their carefully crafted image. Journalists who tried to investigate have been blackballed from covering major sporting events, and former Nike executives who've tried to come clean have faced legal action from the company. What's even scarier? Nike isn't alone in this. They've set a precedent that other major brands are now following. Adidas, Puma, Under Armour, they're all playing by the same dirty rules. It's an open secret in the sports industry that endorsement deals have become a way for companies to control athletes and manipulate the public. So, what can we take away from all this? Nike isn't just a brand, it's a machine, designed to extract as much profit as possible from athletes, all while keeping the dirty side of its operations hidden from view. The billion-dollar endorsement deals may look glamorous on the surface, but beneath the luxury and fame lies a system built on exploitation, manipulation, and secrets. And here's the kicker. This scandal is still unfolding. More whistleblowers are coming forward, and as the truth comes to light, it's clear that Nike and the entire sports industry may never be the same again. But what do you think? Do you believe Nike's endorsement deals are as dirty as they seem, or is it all just part of doing business? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to hear more shocking stories like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update, because trust me, there's a lot more to uncover.